Unwed mothers, the unseen heroes of our time, scattered across continents, yet united by a shared experience. Their stories, their lives, are as diverse as the countries they hail from the bustling cities of Asia, through the vibrant towns of Africa, to the lively communities of Brazil. These women are everywhere. They are part of the global fabric, contributing to the diversity that makes our world a vibrant mosaic. Each of these women has a unique story, a unique journey. Some became unwed mothers due to personal circumstances, others due to socioeconomic factors. Yet, despite the varying reasons, they all share a common thread: the courage to face adversity, the strength to keep going, and the love for their children that fuels their determination. In Asia, unwed mothers often face societal pressure and judgment, yet they rise above these challenges, proving their mettle and resilience. In Africa, the hurdles can be even greater. Poverty, lack of education, and cultural norms can often stand in their way. But these mothers, they don't allow these circumstances to define them. Instead, they define their circumstances, using their strength and courage to create a better life for their children. And then there's Brazil, a country known for its vibrant culture and zest for life. Here, too, unwed mothers strive to provide the best for their children. Despite facing economic difficulties and societal expectations, they persevere, showing the world their resilience and determination. These women, these mothers, they are more than their circumstances. They are more than the societal labels that are often thrust upon them. They are mothers, first and foremost, devoted to their children, committed to their well-being. They are the unseen heroes of our time. They are the women who, despite the odds, continue to love, continue to fight, continue to hope. They are the women who don't let societal norms dictate their worth or their ability to be great mothers. These are the women, the mothers, who rise above adversity to build a better future for their children. In many societies, unwed motherhood is seen as a disgrace, a stain on the family's honor. But is it really? As we delve into this question, it's important to recognize the social biases that exist. Around the world, unwed mothers often face a barrage of societal rejection. Their communities may shun them, their friends might disappear, and their families could turn their backs. This rejection is not only painful, but it also creates a sense of isolation for these women. They are left feeling alone in a world that seems to have rejected them simply for their circumstances. Alongside rejection, these women also grapple with ridicule. They may be the subject of hushed whispers, snide remarks, and hurtful jokes. The humiliation they face is relentless, often public, and deeply personal. This ridicule can chip away at their self-esteem, making them feel less than, unworthy, and unlovable. But perhaps the most insidious part of this stigma is the mental toll it takes. The constant rejection and ridicule can lead to feelings of guilt, shame, and worthlessness. These women may question their worth, their choices, and even their ability to be good mothers. This mental toll can be heavy, often leading to depression and anxiety. However, it's crucial to remember that these stigmas are not reflections of these women's worth or capabilities. They are unfounded societal biases, based on outdated notions and deeply ingrained prejudices. Unwed motherhood is not a disgrace, nor a stain on a family's honor. It's a testament to a woman's strength, resilience, and unconditional love. And let's not forget, these women are not merely victims of societal biases. They are fighters, survivors. Every day they face the world with courage and determination, refusing to be defined by society's narrow views. Yet, despite these challenges, unwed mothers undeterred, undeterred, their resilience shining through. They continue to love, nurture, and provide for their children against all odds. They are the unsung heroes of our society, and it's high time we recognize and appreciate them for who they truly are. Resilience is not just about surviving, it's about thriving in the face of adversity. Imagine a world where the sun beats down on you, the wind howls in your face, and yet you stand tall, unwavering. This is the world of unwed mothers, a world where every day is a battle, where resilience becomes not just a trait, but a necessity. Consider the story of Amina from Asia. She was barely 18 when she found herself alone with a child. The whispers and the stares were harsh, but Amina was harder. She took up odd jobs, worked late into the night while her baby slept, and ensured that her child never went to bed hungry. Amina's resilience was like a beacon, illuminating her path and guiding her through the darkest nights. Then there's Maria from Brazil, a young woman who found herself expecting a child, shunned by her community and abandoned by her family. But Maria never let the societal pressures break her. She picked up a sewing needle and started a small business making clothes. Today, Maria not only provides for her child, but she also employs other women in her community, turning her adversity into an opportunity for others. And let's not forget Fatima from Africa. Society turned its back on her, but Fatima never turned her back on her child. She toiled in the fields, harvested crops under the scorching sun, and ensured that her child received an education, something she was denied as a girl. Fatima's resilience was her shield, protecting her and her child against the harsh realities they faced. These stories of resilience are not just stories. They are real-life sagas of unwed mothers across the globe. They are the tales of women who, despite being pushed to the brink, never gave up. They turned their challenges into stepping stones, their hardships into inspiration, and their pain into strength. Their strength and determination are testaments to the power of unwavering love for their children. In times of turmoil, faith often serves as a beacon of hope. And for unwed mothers facing the storms of rejection and ridicule, it is faith that provides the lifeline, the strength to persevere. It doesn't matter which corner of the world we're talking about, Asia, Africa, Brazil, the narrative remains the same. Unwed mothers, against all odds, find solace, comfort, and an indomitable spirit in their faith. Faith, my friends, is the great equalizer. It's the thread that weaves through these women's stories, binding them together in a shared experience of hope amidst adversity. Consider the story of Amina from Africa. An unwed mother, shunned by her community, found strength in her faith. She believed in a higher power, in a plan greater than her circumstances. This faith didn't make her challenges disappear, but it gave her the strength to face them head-on, to provide for her child, and to rise above the stigma. Or let's take the tale of May from Asia. She, too, found herself alone with a child, faced with the arduous task of making ends meet. Yet, she held on to her faith. She found solace in her belief, a belief that inspired her to work harder, to love deeper, and to dream bigger for her child. Then there's Maria from Brazil, another unwed mother who faced the brunt of social ridicule. But Maria found comfort in her faith. It was her faith that moved mountains in her life, that transformed obstacles into stepping stones. Her faith wasn't just a coping mechanism, it was a source of inspiration, a catalyst for change. These stories are not anomalies. They are the stories of unwed mothers worldwide who have harnessed the power of faith to overcome the toughest of challenges. Their faith is their shield, their comfort, their strength. It is the undercurrent that propels them forward, the beacon that guides them through the darkest nights. Their faith is a testament to their unwavering belief in a brighter future for their children. Unconditional love, a force so powerful that it can move mountains and overcome any obstacle. In the face of adversity, there is one emotion that stands taller than all others, and that is love. Unconditional love, to be precise. It's a kind of love that knows no bounds, no conditions, no ifs and buts. It is this very love that empowers these unwed mothers to face the world, head held high, against all odds. Let's take a closer look at this unique power. Picture a mother who, despite being shunned and ridiculed by her community, works tirelessly day in and day out to provide for her child. She may be weary, she may be tired, but the moment she looks at her child's innocent face, she finds renewed strength. That's the power of unconditional love. Or consider another mother who, despite being rejected by her own family, stands her ground to protect her child. She fights against the stigma, against the prejudice, and in the process, becomes a pillar of strength and resilience. Her love for her child is her armor, her shield against the world. And it's not just about physical needs. These mothers also ensure their children are emotionally nurtured. They teach their children to love unconditionally, to respect others, and to stand up for what is right. They instill in them the values of courage, resilience, and faith. In doing so, they are not just raising children, they are raising future leaders, future changemakers. This unconditional love is not just about the present, it's also about the future. These mothers dream of a brighter, better future for their children. They envision a world where their children are accepted, loved, and respected for who they are, not judged based on their circumstances of birth. And they are willing to do whatever it takes to turn this dream into reality. Their love is a testament to their unwavering commitment to their children's well-being. Being an unwed mother is not a life sentence of struggle and hardship. It's a challenge, yes. A test of strength and character, absolutely. But within these trials, there are stories of triumph that illuminate the indomitable spirit of unwed mothers around the world. Let's venture into the lives of some of these women. Picture a young woman from a small village in Asia who, despite societal scorn, made the brave choice to keep her child. With determination, she pursued her education, often studying long into the night after her child had fallen asleep. Today, she is a successful entrepreneur, providing not just for her child, but also creating jobs for her community. Then there's a tale of an unwed mother from Africa. Shunned by her community, she found solace in her art. She painted her experiences, her dreams, her fears, and her hopes onto canvas. Her art resonated with people far and wide, and she became a renowned artist. Through her journey, she has been able to provide a comfortable life for her child and inspire other women in her situation. And let's not forget the story of a woman from Brazil who turned her love for cooking into a thriving business. She started a small food stall, which quickly gained popularity for its delicious and heartwarming meals. Today, she runs a successful restaurant, and her child is proud to call her mom. These stories are not unique. They are echoed in millions of homes, in every corner of the globe. They are stories of unwed mothers who, despite the odds, have risen to the challenge, demonstrating an extraordinary level of resilience, determination, and love. Each of these women has had a profound impact on their children, instilling in them values of hard work, perseverance, and the courage to follow one's dreams. They are not just mothers, they are role models, leaders, and sources of inspiration. These are the real-life heroes, the ones who have turned adversity into triumph. They are the unwed mothers who have overcome the odds to provide a better life for their children. Every story of resilience deserves to be heard. Every voice deserves to be amplified. As we journey through life, we encounter stories that are woven with threads of courage, resilience, and determination. Stories that may not always be pretty, but are undeniably powerful, filled with an unwavering spirit that chooses to rise above the odds. These are the stories of unwed mothers, the unseen heroes who, against all odds, choose to celebrate life. Despite the hurdles, the stigma, and the ridicule, they continue to persevere, fueled by an unyielding love for their children and an undying faith in their ability to overcome. They are women who embrace the challenges life throws at them, turning them into stepping stones to build a better future for their children and themselves. But these stories often remain unheard, overshadowed by societal norms and prejudices. And that's where we can make a difference. By sharing these stories, by raising our voices in support, we can help shine a light on their struggles and triumphs. We can help change perceptions, challenge stereotypes, and foster a culture of understanding and empathy. Understanding and empathy, two simple words, yet so powerful. They have the potential to break down walls, to change attitudes, to transform societies. And it all starts with us. It starts with our willingness to listen, to understand, to empathize, to step out of our comfort zones and challenge the norms that have been ingrained in us. So let's take a moment to appreciate these remarkable women. Let's take a moment to acknowledge their struggles, their resilience, their unwavering faith. Let's make a conscious effort to understand their journey, their hardships, their victories. And let's use this understanding to foster empathy, to challenge prejudice, to change the narrative. Sharing these stories is more than just an act of solidarity. It's a call to action. It's a call to challenge the status quo, to create a world that is more understanding, more empathetic, more accepting of differences. A world where every mother, regardless of her circumstances, is celebrated for her courage, her resilience, her unconditional love. And that's where you come in. By subscribing to our channel, you join us in this journey of spreading awareness, of changing perceptions, of celebrating these incredible women. You become a part of a community that values understanding and empathy, that believes in the power of stories to inspire change. So let's take this step together. Let's amplify these voices. Let's share these stories. Let's create a ripple effect of understanding and empathy that can change the world, one story at a time. Join us in celebrating these incredible women. Subscribe to our channel for more inspiring stories of resilience and triumph. Together, we can change the narrative.